Hi guys, so I got a video request from gunfighterwinesnob, and he basically asked what my EDC was and what the knives were that I used in my last video. So my EDC to start off with is either the Taurus PT-145 pistol or the Glock 21. In the winter months I typically carry the Glock, and in the summer months I typically carry the PT-145, just simply because of the concealability factor. Weight really for me is pretty much negligible, so there you go. Onto the knives. My neck knife is a Cold Steel Double Agent 1. It's the karambit version. Short answer is I love this knife. You know, I've pretty much beat the heck out of it, and I've carried it pretty faithfully for a year, and I've never had a problem with it. I've carried it, yeah. So, and the other thing that I have on this is I have a ferro rod, because there are two things that I want on me as soon as I wake up in the morning, and that is a cutting tool and a way of creating fire. As long as I have those two things, I don't care what happens to me during that day, I guarantee I can most likely survive by having those two items. So I want to have them, and not just have them, I want them around my neck. So I mean, I want them right there, so I cannot lose them. Okay. The other knives that I featured in the video, I also EDC them from time to time. This is the Chosun utility knife. This is the only knife of the set that I do not EDC faithfully every day, just simply because I bought it from the Lost Treasures, and I'm not sure if he's making them anymore. And it's a nice knife, it's a good knife. I just tend not to EDC it in favor of the folders. The next folder is the CKRT M16. I have carried this thing for the past 3 years. I have beat the tar out of it, and it still has no problems. I have not had a problem with it, so I would highly recommend that knife. The last knife is a Smith & Wesson Extreme Lomps. I picked this up at O'Reilly Auto Parts store for $13. It's a decent knife for what it is. The steel's a little soft for me, but then on the other hand, I spent 13 bucks on it, so I'm not, you know, I'm not expecting something that's just amazingly mind-blowing for $13. But for what it is, it's a decent knife, and it's a good knife, and it hasn't let me down. So anyway, there's my EDC. I thank you, gunfighterwinesnob, for the request, and I thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate your comments, I appreciate your views, I appreciate your time. Defend your homes wisely.